Hey guys, it's Megan with Vigilante Vibes, and today I want to discuss Sam Wilson as Captain America. There's been a lot of conversations going around whether he's worthy, whether he should be Captain America, whether the super serum has any value at all towards him being Captain America. So let's break it down, let's talk about it, and let's see if it could change some thoughts on it. There's a lot of people who don't know that Sam has actually been Captain America in the comics for quite some time today. So let's get into the timeline. I'll show you where you can read it all and get into what Sam Wilson being Captain America really means. Since his first appearance in Timely Comics, Captain America Comics #1 in December 1940, Steve Rogers has become the iconic figure behind the all-American hero, Captain America. This legacy continues in the MCU, where Steve Rogers, who is played by Chris Evans, takes on the role in the 2011 film Captain America: The First Avenger, as we all know. Fans of the MCU will remember that an older Steve Rogers passes on his shield to Sam Wilson, who's played by Anthony Mackie, aka Falcon, at the conclusion of Avengers Endgame, passing the mantle of Captain America to him. However, it wasn't until the end of Disney Plus's The Falcon and the Winter Soldier that Sam fully embraced the title. We haven't seen him as Captain America since The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but, well, I guess if you count What If, but I don't. So we will see him in a few weeks for Captain America: Brave New World. In Marvel Comics, though, Sam Wilson has already been carrying the shield for, like I said, quite some time. Sam Wilson first appeared in Captain America #117 in September of 1969. A former Harlem resident, Wilson had adopted and trained a wild falcon named Redwing. Yes, it was an actual falcon. It was not the little gadget that he uses in the movies. When a group of men on a distant island placed an ad for hunting falcon, Wilson answered. However, he soon discovered that these men were former Nazis and allies of the villainous Red Skull. After escaping their clutches, Wilson chose to stay on the island and rally the locals to fight back. It was there that he crossed paths with Steve Rogers, who encouraged him to take on the mantle of the Falcon, one of the first Black American superheroes in mainstream comics. Rogers trained Wilson, helping him inspire the villagers to rise up. This marked the beginning of their strong partnership, which would become a powerful force throughout the 1970s and beyond. It was this bond of trust and camaraderie that ultimately paved the way for Wilson's role as Captain America. Over the years, Sam Wilson had stepped in for his friend Steve Rogers a few times, including one storyline where Rogers was killed by the leader of the Sons of the Shield. In that instance, Wilson took on the mantle of Captain America to ensure his friend's legacy wasn't tarnished. However, it wasn't until Captain America Volume 7, number 25, released in October 2014, that Sam officially became Captain America. In the storyline, Rogers had his super soldier serum abilities neutralized by the villain Iron Nail, causing him to age rapidly. Catching up. He's over 100 years old. Unable to continue, Rogers publicly named his official successor during an Avengers meeting, something of a given considering how Sam had repeatedly risked his life to protect the world. Wilson's time as Captain America continued in the 2015 all-new Captain America series, followed by the Captain America Sam Wilson run from 2015 all the way to 2017. During this run, after discovering S.H.I.E.L.D. was creating its own cosmic cube, a project Wilson strongly opposed because he's smart, he chose to leave his government role. Instead, he focused on being a hero and dedicated to the people. When the new cosmic cube was completed, it restored Rogers' powers and youth, and for a time, both Rogers and Wilson shared the mantle of Captain America. However, things took a dark turn when Hydra Supreme replaced Rogers with a Hydra version of him, which I think that's what we're going to get because Chris Evans is confirmed to be in, was it Avengers Doomsday, I think? Yeah. So that's what I think we're going to get. That was a weird side note, sorry. As Rogers and Hydra began to seize control of the U.S. government, Wilson officially stepped down as Captain America, refusing to support a nation headed into such troubling times and such a bad direction. As the U.S. descended into a fascist state under Hydra's control with Rogers at the helm, Wilson became part of an underground rescue network, helping people escape the country. Upon learning that the real Steve Rogers was trapped inside these shattered pieces of the cosmic cube, Wilson picked up the shield once more, determined to restore the America that had fallen so far. As Captain America, Sam Wilson worked to find and reunite the pieces of the cosmic cube, ultimately restoring the true Rogers. With this help, Rogers defeated the evil doppelganger and brought the country back to its core values of freedom. In Generations, Sam Wilson, Captain America, and Steve Rogers, Captain America #1, which is a wildly long name, by the way, Wilson returned to the shield to Rogers, believing that the world needed Rogers as Captain America to inspire hope and that his longtime friend deserved the chance to redeem himself. Captain America #750 features a deeply emotional story about why Sam Wilson decides to take up the mantle as Captain America once more. Steve Rogers had repeatedly urged Wilson to return as a fellow Captain America, but Wilson had always resisted the idea until his friend and private investigator Misty Knight presents him with a brand new shield. Crafted with the help of the Avengers, Misty explains, T'Challa provided the vibranium, Tony shaped the design, Thor used his hammer, and I used mine. She then names a list of Marvel heroes who support Wilson's return as Captain America: Sharon Carter, Quicksilver, Steve Rogers, Black Widow, and many others. It's a quiet, powerful moment for Wilson, standing before the graves of his parents, when he finally feels the weight of their legacy and finds the inspiration to fully embrace the role of Captain America. The power of Sam Wilson as Captain America lies in his deep connection to the people he stands for. Unlike others, he doesn't rely on superhero abilities, the super soldier serum, or a tech-filled fortune to fight for justice. Wilson is just a man, one who believes in the good he can do as a symbol of what's right. His strength comes from his ability to emphasize with the struggles of everyday people in a way that those with extraordinary powers just can't. As the Falcon, he defended his city, partnering with Steve Rogers to make the world safer, a world a better place. As Captain America, he stands alongside Rogers as an equal, two heroes who embody the values that elevate their country and inspire the free world, offering a powerful counter to those who seek to tear it down. Now, after I tell you all of this, there's still people who want Bucky to be Captain America, which, granted, if you're a Bucky fan, fine, that's great. But Bucky shouldn't be Captain America. I'm sorry. Captain America picked Sam Wilson over and over and over in the comics, and he picked him in the movies. How are we going to say that Captain America himself was wrong? Bucky didn't want to be Captain America. Bucky is Bucky. He was the Winter Soldier. Bucky's doing his thing. Leave him out of it. It just makes no sense to me that we cry for comic accuracy, but when it's given to us, we say, no, not that comic accuracy, other comic accuracy. You can't pick and choose. You either want comic accuracy or you don't. This is comic accurate. Give Anthony Mackie a chance. Give Sam Wilson a chance. He has given no reason to prove anyone wrong. He just hasn't. And with the amount of people that I have seen spewing racism everywhere, stop. You're embarrassing. You're embarrassing to the fandom. No one cares that Captain America is black. No one cares. No one with a brain cares. I'm sorry, but you don't. And for the people saying that he needs the super soldier serum to be Captain America, Captain America, to his core, is a good man. He's not a serum. Watch the movies. Read the comics. Don't use the super soldier serum as a cheap way to get out of it. Not get out of it. As a cheap way to say, I hate Sam Wilson as Captain America. If you don't like Sam Wilson's character, fine, cool. I don't care. But I'm not really talking to you. I'm talking to the people who do not want Sam Wilson as Captain America and saying the movie will flop when you haven't even seen the movie. So let the movie happen. Be cool. If you're just going to go hate watch the movie, you're just wasting your money. That's wild to me. It just makes no sense. Yes, Chris Evans made an incredible Captain America. And we haven't given Sam Wilson, Anthony Mackie, his chance to be an incredible Captain America too. It's comic accurate. He's a good actor. Sam Wilson is a strong character. Let's just see what happens in the movie before we make these rash judgments. Because saying it'll flop, kind of telling on yourself there a little bit. But this was my character breakdown of Sam Wilson, of when he became Captain America over and over and over again. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Are you excited for the movie? Are you not excited? Tell me why. Don't say it's trash. Don't say it'll flop. Give me an actual reason. I want to know. If you have a real reason, great. If you don't, then what are you doing wasting your time talking about it? It's just wild to me. I don't know. I think with everything going on in the world right now, I think we need Sam Wilson as Captain America more than ever. And that's just not up for debate for me. So if you disagree with that, thoughts and prayers, I guess. I don't know. So if you liked this character breakdown, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more of these character breakdowns or my interviews or my podcast episodes or reviews in general. You can find me everywhere under Vigilante Vibes Podcast. Thanks for tuning in with me. Thanks for going through that random tangent at the end. I didn't see that coming. That just came from my soul. So, have a marvelous day.